Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 10. We will present our material. The title is The Backward Design of the Curriculum. Before that, introduce the Group 10 members with myself. My name is Mutia Malia Insani and my friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Raflandri Bulan Prawira, NPM 36.
The backward design of the curriculum. Backward design is an educational planning approach that starts with the end goals or desired outcomes of a course or program and then work backward to develop the curriculum, assessment, and instructional strategies. This method emphasizes the importance of clearly defined learning objectives and ensure that all aspects of the curriculum align with these objectives. Process of backward design. Number 1, identify desired result. Define what students should know and be able to do by the end of course or unit. This includes setting clear learning objectives and outcomes that are measurable and aligned with standard. Number 2, determine acceptable evidence. Decide how you will assess whether students have achieved the desired result. This involves creating assessment that accurately measures student understanding and skill, include formative assessment and summative assessment. And the third, plan learning experience and instruction. Design the instructional activities and learning experience that will help students achieve the desired outcomes. This includes selective teaching method, materials, and resources that align with the assessment and learning objectivities. The next material will be presented by Rafli. I invite you.
Okay, thank you for Mutia. Okay, I will continue the material. Example of backward design approach in language teaching. Number 1, language proficiency goals. Example, desired result, the student will be able to hold a conversation in the target language about the everyday topics. Number 2 is student assessment. Di sini student participate in role play activity where they must engage in a conversation with a partner, demonstrating their ability to use a vocabulary and grammar correctly. Next, learning experience. Listen and focus on vocabulary question, grammar, practice, and conversation strategy, including pair work and interactive speaking activity. Next, number 2, literature analysis. For example, desired result. The student will analyze and interpret them in piece of literature written in the target language. Next, assessment written. Assessment. Written essay or presentation where a student discuss the themes, character, and cultural context of the literature. Learning experience. Reading the text with discussion and activity that focus on literary analysis technique, vocabulary related to literary themes and cultural background. Number 3, writing skill development. Uh, for example, desired result. Student will be able to write the coherent argumentative essay in the target language. Next, assessment. A final essay that present a clear argument support and by evidence and proper use of language convention. Next, learning experience. Instruction on essay structure, the thesis development and argumentation technique, along with a peer review session and writing workshop. Next, number 4, cultural competence. Despite result, a student will be demonstrate an understanding of cultural practice and participate in the target language. Assessment, a project where a student research and present of a cultural aspect, holiday traditional of a country where the target language is spoken. The last conclusion. Backward design is a powerful approach to curriculum development in the ensures alignment between learning, objective assessment, and instructional strategy in language teaching. It's help educators create a meaningful and effective learning experience that lead to the desired language, proficiency, and cultural understanding. I think this all for my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.